All right. So if you have many different views, you want to quickly render, with one click, it's possible. Might allow you to do that. You don't have to click 20 times. Just one click, it render 20 views. All right, that's pretty cool. So I will show you how to do it. The trick is you wanna select your camera first. So this perspective camera, right? Make sure you selected that camera. So frame 1, I know is in this location, is being keyframed already. So frame 2, I will move it here with S to keyframe my camera. So if I jump to frame 1, as camera looks like, frame 2, got it? So each frame, the camera's position, location is different. So frame 3, I will keyframe. Frame 4, I will keyframe this way. Frame 5, I just not worry too much about exact location. I just want to get a panorama really quick, so later I can choose the one I like. All right, so I have 14. Maybe a view here. Maybe close. Yeah, I like that. It's pretty monumental, right? Maybe look at that guy from here. I don't know, maybe this level, top level, look down. Maybe inside the sphere, look out. All right, so we got 18 views right now. If I switch, every single one is different, okay? Then I'm going to render this together. So here in the render settings, I'm going to set, let me make resolution lower. I don't want to waste too much time. Let's do a smaller one. 6040 is a default. I will set the image format as TIFF, so I don't have to worry, later to save it by myself. So it's automatically saved as a TIFF. Okay. I want to save the, let me see, image as name number extension. Okay. And I want to save let's see, start frame is 1, ending frame is 18. Okay, so it's kind of like the way you render animation. I will do the same thing. 1 to 18 frames. Okay, I think that's good. Then I'm going to render everything as as individual image sequence. One thing you want to make sure is by default, Maya will put all the images into this location. You could change if you like, but I'm not going to worry about that. I will just make sure it's in the document Maya project default images. Okay, so that's a place later you can find the file. The file is untitled 1, and the last one is untitled 18. Got it? So there's 18 files you will have. If you like, you can make a name. I don't want to use untitled. Let's give the name to Ming. Whatever name. So here is Ming 1, Ming 18. Okay. I think I'm ready. Then I'm going to do the renderings. Let me change the daylighting to not evening, because I do want to see some of the sunlight. Okay, I think that's good enough. All right, so then let's render these 18 images. The way you render this is not by click rendering button, because if you do that, it only render one single image. Okay, you have to do this through rendering. Okay, this is a rendering toolbar. and then you click batch render. This is really nice in Maya. It handles all the renderings in the background. It doesn't freeze your computer. You can still use your Maya. So I will do a batch render. That's it. Then I can still, continue to do whatever I want. Usually, you should save the file at this point. It might crash sometimes, so it's good to save the file. If you want to check out what is going on in the background, just nothing happening in front, you can actually see here in the corner. Let's just click this script editing. You see, mine is actually pretty busy to do all the rendering stuff. It's rendered this in the background. It's actually already done. Wow, that's quick. So let's check it out. Okay. So in my documents, I need to find how to get to my documents. Maya, project, default, images. Interesting. Why is like that? That's strange, huh? It might because something wrong with. Well, let me delete this point light. Okay. That's kind of strange. Let's go back to my Hypershade. I think maybe the reflection is too high. It's kind of strange. Let me do this. I will just assign the ambient occlusion to this guy. Let's do a test rendering here just to confirm. Okay, I see what happened.
Are you rendering only the Maya vector?
You are right. You are right. You are right. Much better. Thank you. All right, so I rendered with ambient occlusion. It's taken longer time, but that's fine. Okay, so maybe I should reduce the resolution even further just to give you a idea the process. Okay, in our case, you should definitely bouncing up. I tell you, usually I will do 10 times bigger than this value, 3200. That's a typical resolution if you want to print with 8 by 11. I would go with 2200. Okay, so right now let's just set up this tiny one. Then I will do render, batch render again. Okay, so this time it will take a longer time for sure, but you should have these 18 images at the end. All right, so here you can see Maya is actually doing the job. You can see the percentage is finished. It's nothing showing up on the screen. Question?
Yeah, does batch render save you time versus just rendering each one?
It saves you a lot of click. Yeah, if you have 100 views, click the batch render, go home, come back next morning, get 100 images in a different view. That's the way I worked before, because when I do the visualization, I don't want to waste too much time to evaluate every single image and then do another adjust and wait. I would just render 100 images. Next morning, I pick the top 10 I like. Yeah, it's really crazy, but it's fast. It's really fast.
Do they have the max?
Yeah. Yeah, and visual as well. Okay, so here you can see it actually finished 3 of them. If I go back to the same location, right? You can start to see it's actually come out. You actually see them pop up one by one. Right? You can see it's a low resolution, but not that bad. you could definitely get a much better one. Okay, any questions? Any questions about this batch render process? So hopefully this could help you quickly. One is with batch render to get a large number of renderings. Number two is use Photoshop, right? Multiple layers. You can refine one perspective to make a really nice quality. All right, I think that that conclude. Oh, there's another one come out. So let's conclude this tutorial. Okay, stop that.